Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. Yeah, we still can talk about election season. 2024. I talked about it and talk about the future, what's going on in the world. But a lot of things going on. I know everybody's talking about the Sudanese and the propaganda and things like that. But it's like I sit here today and just let y'all know that on this Wednesday, this night, y'all probably saw the independent thinking stream you know, spewing off the same things I've normally do. But this week I'm just want to focus on the future of 2024 and what's going to happen right now. I'm not worried about 2023. It's a washed year. No one really cares. This is about to decline anyway because everybody's actually running from office because things are getting bad since prior to Senate election, and then it's coming up next year. It's going to be rocky. So I'll be less on here as much, unfortunately, but I will do drop some content in context of I won't do it as frequent, but I will commonly do pre-records instead of live streams. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do it like you'll never see me do Thursday thrills again. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I won't do it this year, but next year you ain't gonna see it again. I might have to do something else with my time on the live streams. Because Thursday I'm good. I'm usually straightforward. Because when it comes to content, y'all gonna get the gist of what I'm talking about. You'll see me doing vlog streams on Thursdays, but like I said, you'll see a lot of vlog streams on Thursdays, and then once I do it, you'll see it a lot. It'll be every other Thursday, but on a live stream, instead of doing it on Fridays, because Fridays I'm gonna be chill. Thursday, you already know, content is on par with what's going on right now. I don't understand why people just get caught up in the moment thinking that this is gonna be all right. But then again, I see what's going on. People are talking about relationships getting distracted by the sins of Esau and their generation, but no one really cares. No one really cares. Electionary summary dates into my Alabama, Arkansas, and all that. I'm just looking at what they got. I ain't really getting entrenched to it. The NCSL, right? We ain't talking about it. They out here bugging. But I saw that BS from your grandmaster and Sly went after with little Eddie, which is kind of hilarious. And he's the BAN. He's the BAN motherfucker that wants to cry. He be talking about women. That dude ain't got no license. He's a loser. He's been whining for years. And yes, his daddy is the grandmaster himself. The so-called black pill utilitarian motherfucker. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. That hoe ass nigga, bro. Fuck him and everybody else in that little square. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, little Eddie don't deserve no respect, and he's hurting y'all. I say we love Ed. No, y'all don't. Y'all just using Ed. And Sly said, y'all a bunch of losers. And this is going to show you 2024 is going to be like. These niggas ain't going to exist. They need something to talk about. They said, I don't care about that. Like, y'all don't know shit about politics, bro. I'm just speaking my mind for, Wednesday, what's coming, who's running, who's not. Your next president could be a female. Y'all do know that, right? Because society's already heading that way anyway. These dudes are done. Like, you ain't got nobody else to defend y'all. You already lost a Edomite woman named Susan. She's gone, but you got this East Indian clown that say he's the new CEO, but it don't matter. He'll be replaced next year. I'm telling you. This 2024, whoever becomes president, no matter which party, but I'll say it's a Republican this time, he's going to replace that. It's going to be some changes on Google and YouTube in that lawsuit. I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. They said Trump and Biden rematch. That's what people are anticipating. That's what they're saying, but it may not be that. We know who runs elections off the distance on the deep end. They want to say it's like that. That's what they want to tell you. But don't understand that, to my Mar-a-Lago, who cares about that Mar-a-Lago shit? That ain't information. They just put stuff out there to brainwash y'all. And they said, what are the requirements of being president? And this has always been standard in this sorry ass country. They tell you, be at least 35 years old. When they say 35 years old, I'm already at that age right now. Have been born in the United States. True. They've been said that to my generation for years since I was in high school, and it's still standard today. It's always been standard. Now, let's read the requirements. It says the Constitution spells out 3 requirements to hold the presidency. To become president, you must be at least 35 years old. Most presidents that were younger are in their 40s, early 40s or mid 40s. Because 35, you have to at least be 35 years old. And if you want to be the youngest president, you be at the age. Someone's trying to achieve that, but that ain't happening. You have to actually do the work. And have been born in the United States. Have been born in the United States. You have to be born. And have lived in the United States for at least 14 years. Decade. You have to live in this country since a decade. So they said this is still standard. Somewhat of the Constitution they destroyed, but they kept that requirement. But that's USA Today. I'm just reading that off here. I don't have to show y'all the link. Y'all can do your research for yourself. But I'm just saying, like, the future of where 2024 is going to be, you already know. You already know. Let's look at The Guardian. Let's look at The Guardian. Ain't got no radio frequency action going. See, it's good, but in the daytime, but at night, I didn't say this in the day, excuse me. Well, at night, tonight is, Wednesday, it's working for me now because it acts up on the Wednesday, not on the Wednesday night, but other days of the week I'll be recording this thing. I guess it's dynamic. I guess it could be. It's some issues, but it can handle toughness of chords. But my thing is working. But I don't be sit here be talking and running off. Biden expect to announce 2024 presidential on Tuesday. His bid, blah blah blah. When was this? April 20. This is old. We're gonna do this right quick. So, like I said, he's running. I'll get my other phone now. I know Ja Morant is crazy right now. I know they talking about him all week with the 2 guns. We're gonna get into that. That's political as well. There's nothing wrong having a gun. It's just what it is. I'm gonna read something off to you. But that's it in 2024. We're gonna get off there. Let's talk about something else. The latest on Ukraine, Zelensky, and this was posted Monday. I read on the 15th, so it's like a couple days old. It says Ukraine Zelensky made a specific diplomatic offense in Europe May 15, and Prime Minister blah, 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 Shudnik and all that. Here's a look ahead around key of the developments from the past week. What to watch? What to watch? Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky just made a surprise and discussed military with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. China's government is dispatching special envoy to Ukraine and Poland, France, Germany, and Russia this week, saying he would open dialogue with those countries towards a political settlement of the crisis in Ukraine. But the Copenhagen Democracy submitted this week will discuss the war in Ukraine, among other topics. Features the list speakers, including NATO and head Jens Stoltenberg and former U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Former Minister of Belarus will visit the Russia on Thursday, a 60-day extension for Black Sea Grain Initiative agreement is up. The agreement is up. What happened last week? Ukraine's President Zelensky took a whirlwind of Europe tour, visiting Italy and the Vatican. Here we go. In Germany, France last week, and on the Monday, Britain. And he met with the Pope Francis leaders of each country, picked up the Charlemagne Prize for promoting European unity, secured more military aid for Ukraine. On Monday, he made a trip to the United Kingdom for the second time this year. So it's not new about Zelensky and all this other stuff. We just had to read that touch. This came on my phone, but that's just basically what I'm saying. But you see, political content, it's not hard to do. But you got niggas that act like they know about political content, right? They don't know shit about anything. Okay? They just want to spew off their bullshit and just start talking shit and just be like, what's the meaning of this, right? But you got individuals thinking and feeling they know what they're talking about, but they don't know shit about politics. If they really study it properly and see it from firsthand and people, they make rash decisions. You got people that's been in the military, they tell about their experience of war and combat and bloodshed they spilled. They got the insides of all the information. I talk to them all the time when I used to in the workplace. They gave me some info what to look out for. And if you ever serve and serve your country, they would say, yeah, it's basically it. That's the whole purpose why people are brainwashed. But again, the world is on the cusp of that greatness, right? So you got niggas thinking um liberalism is not the problem, which is already have, but utilitarian concepts have ruined societies or liberal societies. A lot said liberals this and left and right. No, it's actually leaning towards the right, even though utilitarian concepts created it. I've been preaching this shit for at least 2 years when I came back. Now it's preaching. Nihilistic ways do work in an autocracy societies. I may do a series on that. This week instead of the political content. It'll tie in what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is nihilistic is the future for autocracy government or whatever. I'll expound on it more because I need to talk about nihilism more because I want to touch on that specifically, that type of rhetoric. And I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing, but if you are very nihilistic, you already know societies is going the way they're gonna go. You know what I mean? But that's the future we're seeing right now. Most people think it's bad, but it's nihilistic. The future of what we're seeing is bad. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy this political content I talked about, and just be reminded, yes, the same candidates are still standing, but we'll get an update sooner or later after this month, and we're gonna see some changes because June, early part of June is still spring, but the other part is the summer in the mid June, so we're gonna see a lot. So with that, until next time, shalom to the people of Israel, to Yasharal, also the people of the Gentiles, and I'm blessed in the name of Yah. Shalom to y'all. Until next time, I'm signing off and I'm out.